We are up north in Michigan, Upper Peninsula. This week my team is handling things in Knoxville for property management, but I am doing it virtually, and we're at Tahquamenon Falls, do a little weekly vlog while we're on vacation, and also continue working with the business. Tahquamenon Falls.
Tahquamenon Falls.
And how long have we had cell phone service?
For like 2 seconds.
Yeah. We're gonna be up north all week, and I'm excited to have some good scenery. The jacket keeps fat guys like me looking fit, and the amount of snow is just insane compared to even 2 hours south of here, versus even we are right now about 16 hours north of Knoxville, Tennessee, driving wise, and we are on an adventure. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Whew. It is 5 degrees outside. You'll see this is Tahquamenon Falls. Not a lot about property management right now, but I will say it's very pretty, and the ice forming down there with moving water can show you how cold it really is up here. So actually right now I'm working as we speak. I got an email while we had service, and one of my landlords interested in talking about vacancies, and you know, we have a couple units out of his 76 or so units vacant. 3 different reasons. One, we have some of his tenants that the old property manager brought on that are exiting the lease early, so that's disappointing to see. We also have some units that are prolonged, just basically taking a while to turn over because the client is doing those turnovers on his own because they're quite extensive from the former tenants. Woo, here comes the snow. From former tenants living there for so long, you know, 5, 10, even 15 years length of no inspections done previous to us taking over and helping. So they're going to be extensive rehabs. And then third, a lot of times when my landlords log on to their portal, they're pulling vacancy reports for today, which means if I have a lease starting tomorrow with a tenant moving in, that house will show up as a vacant unit as of now. So we're just building out that report. I sent some directions to my team as we are up here in Tahquamenon Falls, and then later tonight I will review that email and send it out to the client. So even when we're on vacation, I really try to be involved in the accuracy and the everyday operations of our property management company with Stonebrook. So today we woke up near Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan / Canada. We drove over to Paradise, Michigan in the Upper Peninsula, and now we're at Tahquamenon Falls. We're going to leave here and head towards Marquette, which is our main destination for the UP 200, which is a roughly 200-mile sled dog race that kicks off around Friday and goes through the night. So we will have hopefully some content of that if my hands are warm enough to videotape some of that. And as you see off in the distance, this is Tahquamenon Falls, which is obviously a lot like Niagara, but obviously a little smaller. So hopefully we can get some more content through this week and talk about property management. We'll also get to experience the Upper Peninsula. They're 2 things that I'm really passionate about, and I'm excited to do at the same time this week.
Do it again?
Yeah, shake that, buddy. We just made it to Marquette at our first stop where we're staying for a few nights. Melanie and I got our favorite pizza from Main Street Pizza on 3rd Street. And it's really good. They sell it by the slice, and tonight we're just gonna do a lot of work, honestly. It should be good though. I got some vacancy reports to go over and lease renewals to say, okay, what tenants are we wanting to keep for next year, and what is the rent rate that we want to make the next 12 months be. I also need to review some of the content for the YouTube videos we're putting up soon for just well, we're just putting up a video this week. Well, when you're watching this, it's going to be of last week. Meeting where we go over the lease renewals and how we make decisions and the mid-lease inspection, and we're trying to tighten that up. So I gotta kind of do the final draft of the editing of that video, and then Melanie and I are actually under contract on a personal home of ours in just between Halls and Fountain City, so we have to do some paperwork for the lender. And there's some other things I need to do in the property management sector for Stonebrook, and I don't really remember, but we're going to get in on the computer and work on it. And I can kind of show you where we're staying right now. This is the car with all the salt. Made it all the way from Tennessee. And then we're staying at an Airbnb that my buddy owns. He has all of these. They're beautiful. He built them a couple years back. A couple different cabins through here, and then as you walk in, it's a nice little one bedroom. I'd love to do this down in Gatlinburg, closer to where we live, obviously, but beautiful unit. So we're just gonna hang out here for the night while we finish up this evening. Melanie's homemade popcorn. Oh wait, no, bag of cheese popcorn. But in the Airbnb, tomorrow we have to go to a coffee shop because she has some clients she's getting to talk to, and I got some property management work to do. But this is Upper Peninsula. We're at Phil's 550. All the merch at the Airbnb that you can use and fill up a growler even with their beer on tap around the corner. It's a little convenient party store, and here's the Upper Peninsula, Michigan. Good night and good riddance. It is Wednesday morning. We're gonna head to a bagel shop because Melanie has a new client she's gonna work with, and then I guess we're gonna go to the coffee shop after for you to do that, and then I'm gonna review the team meeting that they hosted without me yesterday since I did not have reception, and kind of give my final thoughts on the lease renewal that I spoke about yesterday, and approve all the new rates along with the tenants that we want to keep versus the ones that may have not been a good fit. And then later on, we are gonna go hike Mount Marquette, which looks out to the whole city, and it's kind of an uphill battle, but it's short, and it should be something that neither one of us have. Well, she's never done, and I haven't done it since college. So, off to the vehicle. Snow blower or what? Oh, just truck.
Should I get my backpack out now, or?
Now we can get back here.
What bagel are you getting?
Probably like cheese bagel with cream cheese.
This is where I got my gloves.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, actually, I take that back. We got a pair out of here, and then I can't remember. I think that you tried to get me to get the mittens, and I was like, no, I don't like those.
Oh
So I
yeah.
got the regular gloves, and then after that, I realized that I probably needed the mittens. So then we went to Getz's. I think that's the name of it, right?
Yeah, downtown on
Yeah,
Washington.
and then that's where I got my mittens that I use now. And after that, we were like,
You're good. I'm just getting the
you know,
that mirror on that. building's pretty cool.
But yeah, after that I was like, I probably should listen to you. I need some mittens. So then we went and walked in again since I found some pretty cheap.
Honey baked bread co. This is the place that I think Laura's friend owns. Yeah, and they have other locations in the UP. You guys are seeing this now, obviously, whenever you see this. That's how videos work. But we're posting this last week as of now. And just about basically sharing systems and inspections for going into properties. So I made it go premiere on YouTube at noon on Wednesdays is my goal. So hopefully the video you're watching now gets premiered on a Wednesday at noon. But you know how timelines go. Work gets pulled we do work first, not videos. So this kind of gets thrown on the back burner when we can get to it. And thank you for my wife for filming me talking about this. So now I'm gonna watch the video that my team recorded yesterday for the lease renewal inspection I talked about earlier. Right here. So we're gonna go over that. Can't really show you the units because it's private information for the clients, but I'm gonna just watch how my team kind of made the decisions using the variables we typically use and make sure everything looks good, and then finalize it, approve it, and they'll take action with letting tenants know what their options are for the next 12-month lease. One of the key things that we're working on right now with one of our new team members is just understanding our core values as a company. So all of my team members have high trust and high caring. So you got to care a lot and be able to trust a lot with the team to be able to make good decisions. And ultimately, everything in property management can be trained. So when I hire people, I don't really even look for people with that much experience rather than just those core 2 traits, because property management with enough experience inside of our team, it's probably better to stay and have 0 training beforehand and enter into our team with nothing than to come with bad habits from other property management companies that may be out of line from how I view it, or our clients as of now that like what we provide in our service. So just to wrap it up, we're kind of trying to teach a team member that made a mistake in the leasing side of things, have her understand the specific thing that went wrong and then the major solution that's going to make it never happen again, instead of just brushing things under the rug in a problem and then having it appear maybe in 6 months, a year, or even 3 years. It's better to break it all down, admit to why did it go wrong. Because if I know that we have high trust and we care a lot, it's not based on just doing a bad job. It's there's something that in this assembly line it was broken. So let's find that piece in the assembly line and then fix it. So then hopefully nothing happens in this specific area poorly again. And obviously when we tweak something, that's going to make something down the assembly line change. So we're always tweaking and fixing. And so on our team, if we're really open with the mistakes that we make, then we can tweak, and then the tweaking along the assembly line will eventually result in a perfect, if not close to perfect, service, and then our clients obviously are happier and everything rolls. So that's actually just randomly what happened today while I'm trying to watch the lease renewal inspection meeting that I missed from our team, and I just wanted to get on and just wanted to explain that real fast. Hopefully I made that clear, and I really wanted her to see the video, so I'll probably share this with her so she knows why we're having her work through the mistakes and then come up with some solutions, so then I can build out a better process and we can move forward with a better product. And we're off hiking. We were in there for quite a while. yeah. Just a whirlwind. I was in QuickBooks, Buildium, the property management software, chatting with the squad, everything. And then your sales meeting went good.
We got
Kind
that done. It went really well. I just had to, I don't know, standing outside in the cold.
Yeah, your hand was,
But
your hand came in dead.
yeah, it was
It
pretty
felt
rough.
like a cold fish.
Yeah, but I got it done and got all the notes put into Basecamp for my assistant. And
I am not wearing, I'm putting my sunglasses away. I wore it, or put them on my head this morning because, you know, the sun, or really just the light hits the snow and then you're like blinded. But at this point, it's like,
it's super cloudy.
I look ridiculous.
Yeah. I
Look
mean,
how
it's-
dirty the car is.
yeah.
It's all the salt. When we get back to Knoxville, this car is gonna look like it went through like a war zone. The rims are like white.
You can't even see the Nissan on the car.
Yeah, that's crazy. She's a steep one. Camera never really shows how steep something is. But that's downhill. I wish we got those snowmobiles on camera. I didn't even think about pulling my camera out.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
I figured you were going to pull your phone out to show your mom, but
I was going to, and then again, the mittens.
just yell at me next time. I'll do it.
Okay. When was the last time you did this?
I've never done it in the winter.
But like, period.
I was Northern Michigan University's club president of the cross country club team. And we did the hill workout here. So anyone stalking me from those years, I'm back, baby.
It's like that song, "We back, dun 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 dun, dun dun
What?
dun dun." That song, where they pull the audio from like Step Brothers. It's like, "We back, baby,"
Oh, I'm back.
and then the song comes on. It's like, dun dun dun
Yeah.
dun. Trying to keep my arm up because the last time I filmed too low. I filmed down here.
Oh yeah. I can take it. We just saw some snowmobiles and we did not get it on camera. I guess life goes on. Maybe later today. We made it to the top. This is, you can see all of town behind us. Well, it's snowing now. But see the ore dock. Let me turn it around here. Let's see if we can. Just past the edge there, water line, you can see the ore dock. It's since been shut down for many, many years, but the train would be on top of that structure and it would drop iron and ore into a boat. And then that boat would travel all the way from Lake Superior through the locks, through, you know, Canadian / US water like Huron down to Detroit, and then can actually get out to the Atlantic Ocean. So you do have international boats that come into the Great Lakes, along with just Great Lake boats that can go down to Chicago and or Detroit, depending on the west or east coast of the state of Michigan. And they're still active. The ore dock that is active is just north of there. This is just straight downtown, back when Marquette was a primarily just mining community, which is why the town exists in the first place. And when you leave, even today's date in 2025, you have roughly 2.5 hours of just woods and no civilization practically to the next town. And all goods that travel up here are coming from Green Bay, Wisconsin, which is, I believe, about 6.5 hours south. And the only other way to get off the Upper Peninsula of Michigan would be Mackinac City and the Mackinac Bridge. And that is 2.5 hours southeast of where we're located. But in a clear day, you'd be able to see the entire city at this point, and at night you'd obviously see the lights. And we're just looking down to downtown and some neighborhoods and the main entrance into the city, which we will probably show you more of later tomorrow. Well, Friday. Friday is the sled dog race, which will be right downtown Marquette on Washington Ave. I don't know. I haven't been here a long time. And we'll see the mushers take off into the woods. So, what are we doing later today? We'll probably just get Main Street Pizza again or something like that. Yeah. Hang out, wait for my parents to come into town tomorrow. I am speaking at Northern Michigan University with one of my old business professors on Stonebrook, and just, hopefully saying something that inspires a junior or senior at Northern Michigan to take a risk and do a business plan of their own or help somebody else in their venture as well, because there's a lot of people out there that have really good ideas, and being second guy or second girl behind that can honestly be a better opportunity than the person running it. So we will check in later. Anything for the camera?
Bye.
Hey, yo, what are you doing?
Taking some pictures. Forget about it.
That's cool.
If it rocks, it's on 99.5 K-Rock.
This is the best pizza in Marquette. Main Street Pizza on 3rd Street. This is what we had last night. We're having it again. That's a tip jar if I've ever seen one. Sick. Man, it's snowing out. Now we're gonna go to the hockey game. Are gonna go. You can open it.
Here,
Thank you. He's up.
Thank you.
So we're going to a buddy of mine. He's the head coach of a Pee Wee hockey team. So we're gonna go watch the game, and we will see you in a second. Hopefully we can bring the pizza in. Yeah. I hit the wall. Just got back to the place, and I have one of my current clients I manage quite a bit of units for, asking me to give a rental comp, build a report to see what a potential deal they're looking to purchase will rent for. So I'm going to sit down on the computer and kind of look into that and email them back, and then we're going to hang out for the rest of the night. And tomorrow is when we go to Northern Michigan University, which is just down the road a couple miles, and speak at the business class. And I hope that we can record that and put that in this vlog, and then also maybe even use the whole 45 minutes to an hour of that content as an additional long format video for one of my long format Wednesday uploads. So we will see you tomorrow.